Hey everybody, welcome back to Women Carry Knives. On the table in front of us, we are going to be taking a look at the fabulous TRM Shadow. So everybody fell in love with the Nerd, and they liked the Nerd so much they wanted a bigger version. And voila, then came the Shadow. Now this knife currently is not in stock. You probably have to find one on the aftermarket. They do go for $279. If you can get your hands on one on the next drop, absolutely do so. Kitty butt, look out, kitty butt. Yeah, hi kitty. We are looking at, I apologize for that. The cat has decided to make an appearance. So let's take a look at this. The TRM Shadow has a CPM 20 CV blade. And we got a little bit of market on there because it has been used. Absolutely. This is just a fabulous knife. This one was actually not mine. It's a Therapeutic Edges, and this was a gift to him. He had wanted to check one out for a while. We thought we had our hands on one, but we did not. So I actually was able to get my hands on one. This is a thumb stud opening. As you can see, and you can see the TRM logo there. Hopefully that's focusing for you guys. As I said, it is a CPM 20 CV blade, or it's a 20 CV blade, not CPM, I'm sorry. It's a 20 CV blade. And hopefully you can see that there, or terrible lighting in here. It is what they call the river lock. So they fell in love with the bench. Well, everybody's fallen in love with the Benchmade access lock. And so they have come up with their type of access lock, and they call it the river lock. This is just, God, this knife feels so good in hand, you guys. I love the thumb stud openings because it definitely gives you some play. It's a little bit harder for me right now because I did put some nails on. But I am absolutely still able to flip it. You can also thumb roll this one. Not as fun, but you can do it. Absolutely. You have the gorgeous G10 handles on here. And they actually call this their milled, 3D milled. Hi, kitty. 3D milled. Bye, kitty. Go down. 3D milled jet black G10. You do have a titanium clip on here. For my lefties out there, it does have some lefty love. So it is a right hand or left hand tip up carry. I do love the fact that they have milled out the area for the pocket clip, so they do have an inset plate here. So, and also inset pocket screws, pocket clip screws. I don't know. Let's see if we can get that at the right angle. And that is always awesome because it is not going to shred your pants, and it is a deep carry clip. So that in itself is great. I love the fact their G10 is just, it's perfect on here. It's smooth. There is no rough edges really on this anywhere. You know, I have actually absconded this from Mr. Therapeutic and carried it for a couple days to see what I think of it. And yeah, I'm liking it. You know, I try not to review knives that I don't like because I don't like to really give a bad name to a knife. Or if there's a company that, you know, I might review it if I'm not completely happy with it, but I like the knife. I might, you know, just say what I think. But for me, on this one, I really don't have anything bad to say. The G10 is very smooth, but yet the milling kind of gives you that, allows you to have that grip on it. This is not one, you can actually choke up on this. This is not one that really needs jimping due to the handle shape, which I really love. It's very complimentary in the hand. And it's definitely one that would fit a smaller hand, larger hand, medium size hand, any size hand. It's really, really good. The fact that you can really choke up on this, that's even better for the larger hands. Let's see. Sometimes I need to look and make sure I even have the knife on camera for you guys. Like I said, the 3D milling that they put on here gives you that little extra grip, and it's deep, but not too deep. Just enough to be not slippery and to allow you to do whatever it is you're doing out there. Let's take a look at some specs here. you've got basically a 3.5-inch blade. It's just under that, and your cutting edge is going to be just over 3 inches. So this is a really good size. Really nice. Okay, and if we close it down here, our handle is going to be 4.5 inches, which is going to give you an overall length of 7 3/4 inches. So that is a pretty good size. And it is only 4 ounces. So I really thought when I got this, or even when I saw it, I thought it was going to be a little bit heavier. I don't know why, because it's G10 and G10 tends to not be too heavy, but it's a good sized blade and a good little chunk of steel. So my first assumption is that it was going to be heavy. It's not. Like I said, the clip does sit a little bit high. It's a deep carry, and it does have a little bit, you know, of height to it. But I think because the way the handle is to me, I have not found yet where it's a hot point in my hand at all. And that's nice. I don't know why I have a thing with pocket clips lately. So we'll take a look at it next to a couple very familiar knives. We've got the Rat 2. So you can see the Rat 2 is considered a medium. I would definitely consider the Shadow to be a medium size with a large feel. Why? Well, the reason I think that is because, as you can see, you have a larger handle. You have a fatter handle. Let's call it fatter. It's wider. You also have a much wider blade. So you're really feeling like you're getting a, you know, medium-sized knife, but a large size feel. As you can see, the Rat 1 is definitely a large size knife, and you're just under it, okay? So if we go tip to tip here, you can see that you're just about an inch in size difference. Let's take a look at it next to the Delica, because lots of people have the Delicas. I consider the Delica to be a small to medium size knife, more really on the kind of a medium size. The Nerd, again, is much, you're about, we're going to call it about a 1/2 inch, almost 3/4 of an inch bigger. But I love how you get the feel of such, you know, a large knife in such a compact size. That to me is just awesome. I love the blade. The blade is a very good working shape. It's going to do your flat cuts, and you can't see what I'm seeing. Let's show you sideways. So you can see that you've got, I mean, the cutting edge is just amazing on this. Your pull cuts, your stabbing cuts, pointing cuts, you know, really getting into some fine work there. I tend to keep pieces of wood around, whether it be driftwood or whatever, just to see kind of what is it going to do. If a knife is not mine, which this is the Therapeutic Edges, but he was kind of shaving off some pieces the other day with me, and it's performed really, really well. And it's kept an edge. Yeah, it's a little bit, you know, we've got a little bit of dirt on it here. Not a big deal, but hey, you know, we use a knife. So it's held up. There are no nicks in the blade edge at all. It's still just as sharp as it was. I think, you know, being that it is the 20 CV blade, this is really going to hold up and be a fantastic knife for a long time. Again, I love how smooth their G10 is. Everything just seems to be like contoured. It's just wonderful. Super smooth on the edges. Very well done. The thumb stud placement is perfect. I really like where it is. Aesthetically, it's just, it looks beautiful. I love, again, how they recess the pocket clip. I think that's wonderful. So you do have the recessed plate in here, so you can switch your pocket clip either way, as I said, right or left hand carry. Being that it's an access lock, that always makes it fun. Yeah, I am really, really happy with this knife. And as I said, this is one that, you know, I asked Therapeutic Edge if I could carry it. I will continue to carry it once in a while because this is a fabulous knife. Did you see that fail? Did you see that? This is a fabulous knife. I am really, really happy with this one. Dang, you get some nice presents, Therapeutic.
I sure do.
All right, you guys, this has been a look at the just awesome TRM Shadow. As I said, right now they're out of stock. They do run $279. You can probably pick this one on the aftermarket. They, tend to do drops here and there. You may be able to get another one down the line. If you do, grab yourself one, okay? Absolutely worth it. Go ahead and hit that like button on your way out, you guys. It really does help out the channel. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you here all the time. Feel free to check out one of my other videos over there. And as always, leave me a comment down in the comment section. You know I love talking to you. Any questions or comments you have, feel free to leave them. Thanks for joining me. Until next time.